Hey, what's going on? Keith from Trigger Happy. Gonna take a look at an H&K 416 today. Pretty sweet gun. But before I get into the actual gun review, kind of want to talk a little bit about the case, believe it or not. This is an awesome case that they ship it with. And if I'm a manufacturer like Ruger or Smith & Wesson, say, take note of what this is shipping in, because we're really getting tired of the paper boxes. I know if I'm going to shell out $500 or $600 for a gun, wouldn't mind having an actual case for it instead of the stupid cardboard boxes. So anyway, minor thing. Here's the actual gun itself. Get all this junk out of the way. This is an H&K 416, like I said. Now, it's not manufactured by H&K. It's manufactured by the Karl Walther company in Germany. And it's distributed by the Umerix Corporation in the United States. So it's fully licensed. It's got all the H&K markings on it, like any H&K would. And if you look here, it says it's licensed under trademark by the Heckler & Koch company, which is nice. But again, it's a Karl Walther design. They basically make what I think is every .22 long rifle gun in the world anymore. So here's the actual gun. Again, chambered in .22 long rifle. This is considered a handgun because it has no stock on the end and it's got a very short barrel on the front. So, you know, if you have a bright idea that, hey, I'm going to slap a stock on it and go to run with a short-barreled rifle, you can't do that. That definitely makes it illegal. So keep that in mind when you're buying this thing, that the setup it's in is what you're getting. Basically, it's an all-metal construction. There's no polymer on the gun, so to speak, that I can find aside from maybe the grip. So it's definitely a heavy gun. There's plenty of weight here to it. Really nice design, set up similar to what an AR-15 would, where with the controls and whatnot. It's got a functional charging handle, you know, like it should. It has a forward assist. Now, whether that actually works, I'm not entirely sure. Drop that out there. Got a nice stainless bolt carrier group. There you go. Ships with one magazine, and I believe this is a 25 rounder. It is a polymer magazine. This is going to set you back a few dollars if you want to replace or buy additional magazines because of the configuration and whatnot. It's probably going to run you 35 or 40 bucks, and in today's climate of crazy money that's out there for this kind of stuff, the sky's the limit really on these. But it does ship with one magazine. In terms of, you know, the setup here, it's a short-barreled rifle. This is not an actual working suppressor, as you probably guessed. It just kind of looks like one. It's got a pretty sweet look to it. Got nice quad rails on the front. Those are fully functional Picatinny rails, made of steel, no plastic in sight there. Very nice front sight. The rear sight is, I don't know, I call it the dial type, but you can basically switch to get a different view. The little holes are different sizes on the rear sight, you know. And, you know, excellent sighting system. Like it a lot. You know, in terms of what would you use this gun for, it's an Awesome Plinker. It's going to be, you know, a great gun to go out and have a good time with. You know, definitely not a home defense gun or a hunting gun by any means, but it's just a sweet gun. It's beautiful looking. I just love the overall look to it. And, you know, just to go out and play around, it's going to be awesome for that. These guns do retail right around the $500 mark or so in this current climate that we have. You know, things are definitely changing in terms of price and availability. But if you can get your hands on one, it's worth taking a look at. H&K 416, we got them at Trigger Happy. We'll see you next time. Thanks.